Big Hurt, back with our new segment. I got time today. I like these segments because a lot of times we be running through life and we don't have enough time to address certain things. So I got time today. It's two things I want to address with I got time today. The first one is I get tired of going in my pocket, pulling out change, money, whatever, and homeless person popping out of nowhere asking for the money I just paid.
I say, hold up, wait a minute.
You can't pull $1 out in the street without somebody begging for it. Listen,
bruh,
if you feel like giving, by all means give. But if you don't feel like giving, you don't have to give. Because I see a lot of homeless people applying intimidation tactics. They damn near in your face, blocking your path and all that. That get Big Hurt mad. I don't be wanting to get aggressive because I see people down on their luck. And you know, I'm altruistic to a certain degree, but I hate when somebody demands something, and I get tired of every time I pull something out of my pocket, 3 or 4 hands come out of nowhere.
Jesus Christ.
No matter where you go, it's like soon as somebody beg, you can't get 2 feet before somebody else is begging.
Bruh.
So it's starting to weigh on Big Hurt, and I just felt like addressing that and telling anybody else, if you don't feel like giving, you don't have to give. Don't fall victim to them intimidation tactics, because when you fall victim to them intimidation tactics, it just gives them courage to intimidate somebody else, and it becomes a tactic. They're not begging anymore; they demand it, and I'm not Big Hurt ain't dealing with the demanding. So if you feel like giving, by all means give. But if you don't feel like giving, say hell no and keep it moving. Don't worry about it. The second thing I want to address is my grievance here, right? I go into establishments. Let me put it into context. I went to establishment the other day and bought some food, right? My bill came to $17.02. So I gave the cashier a $20 bill and a nickel. The cashier handed me back 3 singles. So I'm looking at the cashier, I'm like,
bruh.
I'm saying, she's like, what's up? I'm like, you owe me 3 cents. She said, I ain't got no change.
Boy, ain't no way.
So I said to myself, I said, yo, listen.
Boy, ain't no
why
way.
don't you give me my nickel back? She's like, I can't give you a nickel back. I said, hold on. This is a multi-million-dollar franchise right here, right? Now, listen, tell me if Big Hurt is wrong. Am I being cheap or are they being greedy? Because this happens to Big Hurt a lot. A lot of times I pay and it's pennies, you know what I'm saying, that's left over. And they don't want to give you the pennies. My thing is, Big Hurt is one individual, right? I'm not running a multi-million-dollar corporation. These multi-million-dollar businesses, they could stand to take the loss as opposed to the little man. So that's what I told the cashier. I said, not for nothing, right? This is a multi-million-dollar franchise. You're not ready to let me go for 2 cents, but you want me to let you go for 3. How does that make sense? She's like, yeah. I said, listen, we're gonna have to call the manager or somebody. So when the manager came,
bruh,
I argued the same point to the manager. I said, listen, I owe $17.02, so I gave her a nickel. She don't have change. She don't have no pennies. You should give me my nickel back and let me go for 2 cents. He's saying we can't. I said, but you want me to let you go for 3. How does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. People behind me was laughing, and they might have thought that Big Hurt was being a little cheap, but it becomes monotonous when it happens over and over again. So Big Hurt was just wanting to let y'all know, since I got time today, I want to raise that point. And if that be happening to you, and you feel the same way as Big Hurt, also, if you feel differently, holler at us and be like, this Big Hurt, stop being cheap. But my thing is this, we don't know how much these businesses is making. They not hurting. The small man is hurting. We got to make our quiet money and our loud money make sense. We got to stretch it. So I'm feeling like, listen, if you can't let me go for 2 cents, I'm not letting you go for 3. This is Big Hurt. It was the Nation. I'm out.